welcome back to Brawcast, everybody. How are you doing? If you have been a previous viewer, then welcome back. A brand new series is about to kick off. And if you've never seen it before, my name's Billy Kirkwood. Relax. I've never heard of me either. This comes to you from Braw Beard Oils. And what it is it's an alternative lifestyle podcast. Sometimes we'll be sitting down and talking to some weird and wonderful individuals from all around the world. It could be people from the Brotherhood, that is people that are a part of the Braw Beard Oils community. We might be talking about the Braw Beard and Moustache Championships, which are going to be taking place in February of next year, or indeed we're just talking to some individuals, everything from pro wrestlers to comedians to actors to, well, we've got a lot of surprises coming up in this brand new series. So what I wanted to do is touch base with you, first of all, just before Christmas. We know that everyone is going to be mobbed and busy, so I tell you what this is. This is almost like a reintroduction because we've been away for a little while. Me and John have jumped on and done various different episodes. We are going to do some more live episodes as well, where you'll be able to watch live and comment and maybe even jump in and come on air with us. But what I wanted to do was sit down and kind of reconnect with you a little bit and let you know what the hell is going on. So as of next week, and I'm just double checking my dates, that's going to be the 29th is going to be our first brand new episode of the series. I'm going to be sitting down and interviewing someone, but who is it, Billy? I'm not going to tell you just yet. You're going to have to keep your eye on Braw Beard Oils social media, so make sure to subscribe to the Facebook. No, hang on. You like the Facebook, subscribe and ring the bell on YouTube, and of course make sure to check out on X and everywhere in between. We're going to announce on there who is going to be our next guest, because the plan is we're going to do an episode every single week right up to the championships, including we're going to be sitting down and talking to some of the people that are going to be on the panel of the special Brawcast live we're going to be doing. That's right, we're going to be doing it live in person as part of a massive double weekender, and we want to make sure that you're there. So it's going to be me along with Jamie Coward. It's going to be, of course, JJ is going to be there, wrestler Jack Jester, broadcaster, artist, male model, and now he's doing some stand-up as well. Tosh Tragic O'Hara is going to be there. It's going to be a really fun night. It's going to be a really fun night. There's going to be a whole bunch of surprises. And then the next night, holy crap, is going to be the Braw Beard and Moustache Championships, Brawbad and Moustache Championships. Don't anyone out there copyright Brawbad. That's all I'm going to say. If anyone's Brawbad, it's going to be me. Of course, you can still enter in some of those categories if you would like to. We're going to leave a link around here in the video so you can get all the information that's out there. But what we wanted to do with this kind of reintroduction episode is I wanted to take a couple of little snips across some of my favorite interviews that we've done over the years. So these are going back through the vault, going back through the COVID era, going back through the other side of it, go back through some of the live, couple of key questions just for a little while so you can sit back and relax and get a little flavor and get excited for the brand new episodes coming out starting up next week and going right in to 2025. Right, I'm going to be back to tell you more about the Braw Beard and Moustache Championships at the end of the video. But I tell you what, let's take a quick look and see what Billy's got to say. Billy!
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I think the most part, the biggest part for me is, it turns into a business, but it's still got to be fun and you still got to love it. So don't let anybody or anyone, take the love away from what you believe in and what you know is good and great and you love doing. And as hard as it is sometimes, I have those days too. I have many more of those days than the ups, but you just got to keep punching and keep rolling. When a door closes, another one opens. And if it doesn't open, you kick it open and see what happens.
100%, man. I live by that as well. I believe in that fully. So, speaking about that, challenges, can you talk about some of the biggest challenges you've faced in your music career? And then on the flip side, some of the biggest achievements you've had?
Well, I think, first of all, I think Outlaws and Outsiders is definitely a perfect example of that. I mean, it was, by Billboard, like, a song that couldn't be, it couldn't, the world didn't really know what to do with it, but it still became a top 10 hit at US Rock Radio, which makes me the first Canadian country act to have a top 10 single at US Rock Radio and #3 in Germany. So that, I mean, that was special. And I mean, that song is still growing today. Excuse me. So, that was a perfect example of doing something different and doing something your own way that obviously people connected with. I think because it was from the heart, even though it's not a slow song or heartbreak song. It's more like get in there and get it done and believe in it and just be you.
Yes, absolutely, do it. It's only going to benefit the BBC radio show. Okay, great. So we went and did it.
1 second. Listening power. Moving on.
So we got told, we got the call on the Tuesday, Wednesday. They said, okay, we need you down here on Sunday at the Dominion. Yeah. And we were like, right, okay, so we've got 4 days to come up with a set for them. And we were like, right, okay.
How long?
They say 2, but it's up to 5.
Right, I see.
And we were like, right, okay. So and we were like, right, okay, what should we do? And we had this idea of singing a song in different voices. And then we saw we could do this, we could do that. And then the producer said, look, we want something because we've never had a double act of impressionists. We want something that only a double act could do, not just because anyone could sing a song doing impressions. Right, okay. Me and Alfie were working these things. We wrote something. We sent it over. They went, no, not really. We wrote another thing. We sent that over. They went, no. And then we went, oh, God. And Alfie came up with the idea of the A to Z of impressions. And he went, right, okay, what we'll do is we'll do an A to Z of impressions, alternating all the way through. And then that way they can either show all of it or none of it. That's it. So that's the best way. They can't chop and change an A to Z. That's how it works. And I went, okay, great idea. We sent it down. We were like, okay, and we did Alan Carr. He became Alan. But
He'd love that as well. He'd love that as well.
But originally it was going to be Ant and Dec. So, because that would have made sense, they hosted the show. And they went, okay, yeah, great. And Alfie was doing Ant going, welcome to Britain's Got Talent. And I would come on as Dec by going, that's right, welcome back to Britain's Got Talent. And we'd put these, and we'd do this little sketch bit right at the start. And we went, okay, brilliant. Yeah, it's going to bring the house down. We turned up on the day at the Dominion about a minute before we go on stage to go, we don't want you to do Ant and Dec. And we went, you what? So we don't want you to do Ant and Dec. And we went, but the reason why we put Ant and Dec in, number one, they're on the show. Number two, they're a double act. You can't impersonate a double act unless you're a double act. Like, it's exactly what you wanted. And also the whole A to Z rhymed. Like, it was in like rhyming couplets all the way down, so we would remember it. And I was like, oh, right, okay. And then me and Alfie are just workshopping backstage about 30 seconds before we walked on stage as to what the first line would be. And we were like, oh, right, okay, here we go. And we went on. And we did it. We got a standing ovation. Very, very happy. Brilliant. All the way through from where we did A. Alan Carr, B. Brucey. Nice to see you. Nice. Did you do well? C. was Connolly. D. Sir Evan Attenborough. E. Chris Eubank. F. was Funny Man. Kevin Bridges. G. Gangsters. Joe Pesci. I'm Rabbit the Neurology. H. was Hello. Michael McIntyre.
Oh, my God.
I was Ian McKellen. J. Jonathan Moss. K. Kermit the Frog. L. We had to change. No, K wasn't Kermit the Frog. K was Kevin Spacey, but we had to change that since for obvious reasons.
Okay.
L was Lord Sugar, but the rhymes changed now, so it's not Lord Sugar, it's Liam Neeson. Give me back my daughter. Was Andy Murray and Natalie Cassidy. O was Obama, Pete Pasquale, Q Quick, Clarkson, Art Rob Brydon. S was Zoinks and Scooby-Doo. S T Chris Tarrant. U was John Team, which is John Bishop. V Violence, Arnold Schwarzenegger. V W Christopher Walken. X rated Gordon Ramsay. I Big Boy. X Y was for Yoda. Y X Y's and Z Ziggy Stardust. So that's what we went all the way through the voices.
Very good.
It's bonkers. And then again, like, me and Shah laugh because everyone that's gone up, like this one that just went up this week, we did a Chuckle Brothers spot in that match. And,
did.
You know, I feel personally responsible for opening the world up to who the Chuckle Brothers were. You know, more folks should know that they should have been big in America. I don't care what anybody says.
They should have been big in America, actually. I think if anyone is watching, and we do have people watching from all around the world, if you haven't had a chance, go back and check out the Chuckle Brothers back catalogue. I should tell you now, they're entertainers, not wrestlers, but if they had been wrestlers, they'd have been over like fuck.
Are you joking? What a tag team that would have been.
What a tag team.
What an absolute farce their matches would have been. Picture the chaos that would ensue.
Do you know, we'll get back to the kinky party in just a wee second, but I would love to see, remember back in the day when you used to get like videos and it was exclusively about wrestlers? Before we had the network, you got like a video and this was like best of Bret Hart, this is like the best of The Undertaker. I would love to see that video, Best of the Kinky Party. Just that wee hour-long documentary for things like, and if you again, this sounds like I'm mad shilling ICW On Demand, but that time in Newcastle when you had, was it Newcastle? It was Newcastle where you had your party when you got the launch party when you got. I know everyone called her a stripper, which I always thought was very unfair.
Tits McGee. That's what we call her.
Tits McGee.
I mean, I don't do it behind her back. Like, that's what I call her to her face. Like she answers to that name. Not like a dog or anything. But you know what I mean, Billy?
One absolute laugh, man. That woman is bona fide crazy as well.
Yeah, she is bonkers. And honestly, she didn't know that was happening. By the way, like I didn't tune her into this. So which makes it even better. Because we had a stripper who did know what was happening. And then we did the switcheroo. But I literally do, and she could have said no to me. But as soon as I gave her the offer, she was in there, man. That was her moment. I packed to O2 Academy, and she just went bonkers for it.
That was it. She turned up at other shows. What a laugh, man. What a laugh. And if Miss McGee, you are watching tonight, we hope you're very well. Kevin sent me like a picture of our prom night.
Oh, fuck.
And I was like, oh my God, I do not remember much about that prom night at all. Because I got at prom I was told you smuggled in booze, right? So I smuggled in a bottle of whiskey. Here's what you need to know about me. I hate whiskey. I do not like whiskey. I've not had a drink in 17 years, right? Which always makes it sound like there's a problem.
Yeah, it does, but because you put a number
on it. But I know exactly when it was. Yeah. And it wasn't like I've not been good to myself. I need to go and learn. I need to go and find myself. It was more like, drinking's fucking expensive and sucks, and I lose all the other days on the other side of it. And realistically, it does beer, apart from cocktails, it does beer taste that nice? No, it doesn't. Fuck this noise.
I do like beer.
What do you like?
Any sort of thing. The problem is...
Hoegaarden?
No, you've mentioned the one beer that I don't like.
Yes!
See white beers.
Yeah.
I like a pale ale.
Oh.
Is it an IPA? Is that a PA? Blah, blah, blah.
I've literally just put that together.
All right,
if IPA is international pale ale or something.
I think it's Indian
pale ale.
I think.
Man, I've literally just put that together. I wondered what an IPA
17 years off it.
Have you got any IPAs?
Not bad. It sounds a bit wanky when you say it like that.
People do that though. Have you got any IPAs?
I don't really drink much anymore for the same reasons, but I love whiskey. It just doesn't particularly like me very much. That's what the problem is. I had one of those one-way street relationships where...
I remember getting hot toddies when I was a kid, and they were bearable, because I used to get them in a wee cup with a monkey, which I fucking loved. Don't know why. Is
that the good old days when they would give you alcohol if you felt not well? You were wee? The good old days.
I think that worked out.
You go, get some gin.
I would not go to one of my kids. It's like, you don't feel well, son. Do you want a wee lager and black? Is that what you want? We've got some Sweetheart Stout in the fridge.
That's another one.
When I did drink, right? I remember like, so you get loads of booze in for New Year and stuff, right? It's pretty when you're a student. It was always Miller. Which I
remember the cans of the silver cans.
Remember them?
Yep, I remember the
fucking great stuff. Cold. Pretty nice, I think. That and Budweiser, I know everyone's going to go, oh, you American-looking bastard. The Coons export is fucking honking.
Red Death.
I
loved Red Death.
There you go.
I was Red Death daft, man. I wrote songs about Red Death.
But I remember, like, there was a washing basket in my wardrobe, and you would just watch this pile of booze go down and down and down until we get to, like, one day, who brought Sweetheart Stout? Like,
yeah.
Fuck it, let's have a drink of the Sweetheart Stout. Me and my flatmate at the time were like, cheers. It's fucking disgusting.
It is rotten, aye.
So who enjoys these things? But anyway,
pregnant ladies.
What?
Pregnant ladies. That's what you gave pregnant ladies, was a can of Sweetheart Stout.
That's dodge.
The more you know. That's genuinely, that's what they
do. They do that now?
I think now they go. You got
a cup of tea?
But we're beginning to look back and we're thinking that maybe smoking cigarettes isn't a good idea. Anytime.
Hang on, this mother's not been smoking 20 a day.
Pretty much. That is your problem. You've not got enough tobacco in your diet.
Not enough tobacco in your diet.
But I used to give... It was Sweetheart Stout.
Listen, are they giving you your... what do they call it? Are they giving you your asbestos injection? All right, I hope you enjoyed that little snippet. And of course, don't forget, we're always looking for suggestions, or indeed, if anyone wants to get in touch and find themselves a guest on the show, all we're asking for is you've got an interesting face, an interesting face, an interesting story, and we'd love to hear from you. All you need to do is hit Braw Beard up on the social media. And don't forget, if you've got that little period off at Christmas and you're thinking, you know something, now's the time I'm going to grow myself some chin furniture. Now's the time I'm going to get myself a lip wagon. Well, don't forget, you can still head over to Braw Beard Oils and see all the cool stuff that they've got for you, from beard oils to combs to waxies and everything in between. Right, let's talk about the championships before I get the hell out of here. You can still be a part of the championships. Not only are we doing Brawcast Live, which is going to be on Friday the 14th. Oh, Valentine's Day. Yeah, Valentine's Day. What a perfect way. What a perfect night to come along. Get some funny fellas, tell some incredible stories, and have us a lot of unpredictable fun. But then the next day at Drygate in Glasgow is going to be the Braw Beard and Moustache Championships. That is Saturday the 15th. The host is incredible. But let me tell you that you can still be a part of it. You can, of course, get tickets to come along and just check it out. But of course, there are still categories and it is still open. So grab your tickets right now. We are heading for a sellout quick, so please don't hold back in that. Get those tickets right now, particularly like the off period. Jump in and grab some. Some of the categories still to go. We've got, if you want to enter, of course, your face, all we ask is that you bring proof of your head and your beard. That would be nice, right? We've got best mustache, best partial, best freestyle, best under 4 natural, best under 4 styled, best over 4 natural, best over 4 styled, best over 8 natural, best over 8 styled, best over 12 natural, best over 12 styled, best ginger, and of course, best fake beard. Right, don't forget, all the information is over on the website. Get your tickets right now. We are going to be kicking that off. It's going to be about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's going to be going right through to late at night. We've got music, we've got so much more, but I'm going to tell you more about that over the next couple of weeks. And of course, we're going to get some checks in with JJ. Right, all it's like to say, have yourself a belter of a Christmas, an absolutely smashing of a Christmas. I get it, right? Some of your other house relatives, you simply cannot stand. Don't even get me started. Jackie, what the hell is she talking about? Every time she gets overexcited, she has a voice of a small Irish man in her head. What are you meant to do with that? I mean, what are you meant to do with that? I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about you, of course. It's a completely made-up situation. All it's like to say is sit down, stuff your face, and have a good time. If you're working through Christmas, you absolute legend. It's going to be worth it on the other side. Thanks for watching. Look after yourself. Look after those around you. Get some downtime. A little bit of self-care around about the festive period. Never goes amiss. I'm going to see you on the 29th for a brand new episode. See you later.